Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a treatment so many of us love but might not fully get, the professional facial.
It can feel like this super luxurious, maybe even kind of mysterious ritual, right? But believe it or not, every single step has a very specific job to do. It's all part of this, well, think of it as a two-act story for your skin.
Okay, so let's break it down. At its core, a facial is split into two big phases. First up is the Great Cleanse. This is all about prepping the canvas, getting the skin totally clean. And then you have the Deep Nourishment. This is the main event, where we deliver all the good stuff to actually improve the skin.
All right, so let's jump into Act 1. These first steps, it's all about purification. We're creating the absolute perfect, most receptive base for all the incredible treatments that are coming up next. So first things first, we start with a really thorough cleanse. This is to get rid of all that surface-level gunk and makeup. After that, we do the first toning. Now, its job is super simple, just to make sure every last bit of that cleanser is off your skin. And then comes a really, really important moment, the skin analysis. And this right here, this is where the whole thing becomes about you. The esthetician takes a close look, figures out your skin type, asks about your routine, and checks for any allergies or sensitivities. Once that's done, it's time for exfoliation. This is all about gently clearing away those dead skin cells, which does two things. It shows off that fresh skin underneath, and it totally paves the way for all the good stuff, the serums, the masks, to sink in way, way better. Okay, on to the next part of this deep cleanse phase. Let's talk about steaming. You might think it's just for relaxation, and it feels amazing, but it has a really important functional purpose. That warm steam, it promotes something called vasodilation. Fancy word, right? All it means is that it helps widen your blood vessels, which gets the circulation going. Plus, the ozone you find in professional steamers has this great antiseptic effect. So the whole point of this step is to get the skin perfectly ready for the next one, extraction.
Yep, that's just the technical term for blackheads. So after that's done, we move on to a second toning step. Now remember how the first one was all about removing cleanser residue, while this one is different. Its job is to soothe and calm everything down. The product they use here will be picked just for you, whether your skin needs something calming or maybe a little more astringent. And just like that, Act 1, the deep cleanse, is complete.
All right, and now for Act 2. This is the payoff. Your skin is perfectly prepped, it's super clean, it's ready for anything. Now it's time for those targeted treatments that are really going to nourish and rejuvenate.
So this phase can start with optional hair removal, but the real heart of it, the core, is all about applying powerful serums, using specialized treatments like high frequency, and, you guessed it, the mask. Let's dig into some of these key steps, shall we?
Okay, so let's talk about high frequency. This isn't something you'll find in every single facial, but wow, it's a powerful add-on. It's this device that uses a really safe, mild electrical current to do 4 awesome things. It stimulates circulation, it has that antiseptic and antibacterial effect, it helps that amazing serum you just got sink in even deeper, and it even kicks your skin's metabolism up a notch.
Next up is the mask. And again, this is tailored just for your skin. It'll sit for about 10 to 15 minutes, and whether it's a creamy, hydrating one, a simple sheet mask, or a deep cleaning clay mask, this is where a super concentrated dose of ingredients really gets to work its magic. After the mask comes off, there's one last toning, a third one, this time just to get rid of any residue, and it all wraps up with a finishing cream to seal the deal and lock in all that goodness.
And you're done. The treatment is complete, your skin is absolutely glowing. But hang on, before we wrap this up, there is one absolutely crucial piece of advice you need to take away, and it's all about that very last step. So here's the deal. If that final cream they used on you has retinol in it, there is something you absolutely positively need to know.
Okay, listen up, because this is a non-negotiable skincare rule. Retinol makes your skin way more sensitive to the sun. That means it should only be used at night, period. And this is just a perfect example of why it's so important to know what ingredients are being used, especially for your aftercare. Now, for those of you looking for a different option, the source material points to something called bakuchiol. Think of it as a vegan and natural alternative. You get a lot of the same amazing benefits as retinol, but without having to worry so much about that sun sensitivity.
So there you have it. A facial isn't just someone slapping a bunch of nice-smelling things on your face, right? It's a systematic, science-based process. It's designed to first deeply cleanse and then deeply nourish. And now that you know the why behind the what, you're empowered.
You can ask smarter questions, you can understand why your esthetician is making certain choices, and you can get so much more out of every single treatment you get from now on.